Here's why your clothing brand is gonna fail. First of all, there's hundreds and thousands of clothing brand owners out there, and you gotta make sure you stand out, right? Most of you guys think it's a get rich quick scheme, right? But it's not. Like, it's not easy. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but it takes time. Like with any real business, it takes time, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme. If you think you're gonna, get results, right away, your first month of trying to do everything, your first few months, and you try to rush it, and then you get like no results or the results you're looking for, right? You're gonna end up giving up. This money glitch that y'all be calling it, but it's not, man. It's an actual business. You can't just slap on your basic logo, your basic design on a hoodie, just like everyone else, and like copy what's trending, like everyone else is doing on TikTok, and like literally all looks the same. Like you can't just do that. Like you're not gonna stand out. Why should I buy it? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if you just go get a basic design off an Instagram designer that you found, right, and you're like, here, make me this, just put my name on it, you're gonna look like every other brand. I swear, nowadays, bro, every brand I see is trash. They're all trash, like, just being honest, bro. Like, they all look the same. Just go on TikTok, like, every clothing brand I see, it looks like those ghetto clothes you get at, like, your local mall. You know, when you go to your local mall, there's that one ghetto store, that got, like, you can just look at the material, you can tell that thing was made in Pakistan. It just doesn't look right. Slap it on, maybe do a raw edge, stitch on logo design with, or maybe do a puff print. Basic stuff, right? It's so basic. Let me drop some basic jorts is what everyone is doing. No, bro. Stop. When creating your brand or when looking for inspo by looking at other brands, do not go to these TikTok brands and try to copy what they did, right? What you should do, because this is a real business, it takes time, and it's a long-term investment. And I'll get into that in a second. So the brands you should look at are brands that have been in the game for a minute, 5+ years. And look at their photo shoots. Look at their content, how clean and professional it is. Look at the type of models they use. Look at their website, how clean and professional it is. Look at the type of ads they run. Look at the content they make, right? And how clean and professional it is, right? It's not like you spamming TikTok videos of throwing the shirt on the ground or whatever corny TikTok videos people make to promote their product, right? I'm not gonna lie, I was a victim of that. When I first started my brand, I would make those videos, like I literally have them up. But that's why I'm in my rebranding phase. Like this time I'm actually doing it professionally and I'm thinking long term. What a lot of people think, they think they can start their clothing brand and make a living off of it. No, bro, you cannot make a living off your clothing brand. At least not right away. You have to reinvest them. Make all the money you make, reinvest it back into the business, okay? Let's say you have a 10K a month and it's like, let's just say, for example, half of it is profit. Bro, do not take that 5K and like spend it, right? Reinvest that back into the business to get better garments. Maybe do China manufacturers this time. Maybe add stickers, improve the packaging, improve shipping time by doing pre-made, right? I think, in my opinion, you have to reinvest the money back into the business for at least a year, a few years, to where you can get to a point where you can really, really scale the business. Keep reinvesting it, bro. Have something else as consistent cash flow coming in. A regular job, master another skill like sales, and have that as your consistent cash flow coming into to invest into the business even more and to pay for bills and like all the stuff you want to pay for and like your activities and stuff like that. everyone, I swear, everyone falls a victim to this. They think they can make a living off their clothing brand. Oh, I'm gonna stop working and just do my clothing brand full time. How, bro? You can't. You have to reinvest it back into the business. You won't be able to really live off your clothing brand for a while until it's really successful and you can see it being successful long term. So that's a huge mistake a lot of people make. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you, for the people that are excited and have that mindset, I'm going to live off of it and quit my job. You can't do that right away. I'm sorry. It's going to take time. You have to reinvest the money. While we're on the topic of like money and everything, making sure you start off with a good amount of upfront capital, making sure you have a good amount of money saved up before starting, so that way you can start the business the right way from the start. Have a good amount of money saved up. I'm gonna say at least 3K, at least. Honestly, I think you need more than that. But save up your money, and then also have consistent cash flow coming in on top of the money that you have saved up. We're taking the professional route. We're not doing a get rich quick scheme. We're not doing a TikTok brand that's gonna last a year at most and fall off. And the reason why that is usually is because most people that get into the clothing brand niche, they're not focused on the business side of things. They're just focused on like how fun it is to create this nice hoodie, making the designs, getting the sales, and like promoting it and making content, like all the fun stuff. Like that, don't get me wrong, that's great. That's the fun part, like making it and seeing it, like seeing the piece that you had in your head and the one you put on a piece of paper and you put on the computer, and then now it's in front of you, like the actual garment. Like that's the fun stuff, right? That's what people look forward to. But like, you have to master the business side of it, right? Because let's say you have this great piece, but if you don't have great marketing, if you don't have great systems in place, no one's gonna really see it, and you're not gonna make money off of it. You might get friends and family, buy from you, people you know in person, but like, it's not gonna blow up. You feel me? Like, you made this great piece that's better than all these TikTok brands, or a brand that has good marketing and systems in place. They're crushing it, but your piece is better because you're not focused on the business side of things, and that's okay. Cause like that was a mistake I made as well, starting off. So like really focus on both, right? Maybe even get someone to help you with the business side of things, right? Maybe you're just a creative one. But you gotta have both in order for it to work out, right? If you don't, you're gonna have inconsistent results or no results at all. And your brand, you're just gonna end up giving up on it and it's gonna fail. Speaking of that, most of you guys will honestly give up on your brand after like first year or two, right? You're not gonna be getting the results that you want, and you're just gonna end up giving up on it. That's what happens. I feel like 99.9% of people just end up giving up on their brand. So make sure from the start you take the first step in the right direction by going about it professionally and making sure you don't make the mistakes that I'm going over right now for you guys. And just to give you a list of like the business side of things, like making sure you have great customer service. Let's say you're doing a pre-order, making sure you're answering every email, keeping them updated, right? Making sure you keep track of money coming in, money going out, what's your margins looking like, what's your profit looking like, are you even profiting? Keeping track of everything. That's like the basic stuff when it comes to like the business side. But then the business side also comes with marketing, right? Running ads, promoting the right way, having good copy on your website, in your emails and SMS, your email marketing, making sure you have systems in place where people can join your email list, right? And they slowly get nurtured once they get in your ecosystem. And this is what I'm talking about when I say like the business side of things. And it can get very deep and more in depth, right? But we're just keeping it basic. Speaking of business side of things with marketing, taking advantage of ads, right? because ads is what's going to get you consistent sales, consistent income. You don't want to just rely on organic content, Instagram Reels, TikToks, and all that stuff, because those are not consistent, right? You might have one video blow up and you get sales from that video, and then your next 30 videos might not blow up and you're not getting consistent sales. But with ads, you can get consistent sales every single day, and that adds up. Please do not sleep on ads, and this is why you need a good amount of upfront capital as well to invest into the business, and this is why you need consistent cash flow coming in from a job to invest into the business. Now you see like everything ties together when I'm talking about. Also, any business you start nowadays, you're automatically also a content creator, right? Whether it's you making the content or you're paying influencers and other people to make the content for you, now you have to consistently be making content to stay in the algorithms, especially if you're doing organic only. But still, you have to make content for running ads and constantly testing different creatives for your ads. So just know that you're a content creator now, or your team is a content creator. You gotta be making a lot of content, and good content too, especially engaging content. There's a lot that goes into having a successful and long-term successful clothing brand. So I personally recommend investing into yourself by finding a mentor to help you and guide you through this journey. I've personally spent thousands of dollars on mentors, on coaching, for different skills, for marketing, for sales, for my brand. You have to invest into yourself, and I definitely recommend investing into a mentor to make sure you're taking the right steps and not wasting time and money trying to figure everything out yourself. And the last thing to end this video off with is literally take your time. Take your time, right? A successful business takes time. Be patient. Do not rush anything. Do not rush your drops. Make sure everything is good, right? Take your time. And just trust yourself, bro. Trust the process, okay? That's what I'm going to end it with. And for the one person still watching till the end, I got a gift for you. I got Shopify for you for $1. The link is in the description. Also, my Instagram is down there. All my links are down there to stay up to date with my brand, my journey, and you can ask me any questions on my social medias. If you guys need help with anything, you can leave it down in the comments as well. Any videos y'all want to see, leave it in the comments. Leave a like on this video, subscribe, and I love you guys. I'm making this video to make sure you don't make the same mistakes that I made and a lot of people make. Okay, it's not to turn you off and like crush your dreams and turn you off from like wanting to start a brand and your own clothing brand. I think you should do it, but just make sure you have the right mindset going into it. And if you don't and you're already in it, make sure you fix your mindset, okay? But I believe in you. You got this, and let's get it. I'll see y'all next time.